Hello. Hello. What are you guys doing? I'm not doing anything. I just drank coffee all day, so I'm just like so awake. I guess I just had way too much coffee. I planned on going to sleep, but then my distraction fizzled into oblivion. You cannot always be sad. I'm not sad. I mean, today I'm just a little kind of like bored. I've actually been really happy. But today was just like, damn. It's really just like the nighttime. It's like, damn, I'm like so fucking single. So single. But there are worse things in the world. Worse things. Anyway, so what are y'all doing? It's 2:29 where I'm at. Can't sleep thinking about her? Exactly. Katie, you're awake? Oh my God, Katie. I'm like so bored. Do you really miss me, Katie? I miss you too. I felt like I was just annoying you that night we went out. I just felt like a dirty, depressed mess. Katie, you want me to call you right now? I should call you. Will you? Was it really the best night of your Okay, well, that's awesome. I'm glad that was the best night. Still stuck on West Coast time. You are too? Well, I guess it's time for me to go. If you're a mess, make sure to put hot in front of it. What are y'all doing? Katie. But it's true. I do need to be on the phone with Katie and not with y'all. Katie, when I call you, what are we going to talk about? 4:30. Michelle Obama. Oh, stop. Can y'all stop saying wild shit in the comment section? Because I'll read them out loud and it's just like bad every time. You're drunk, Jasmine? I'm not. I'm sorry, but that's the Aries. It just popped out because I'm really excited. Like, I haven't drank since the 4th. And every day's been really lovely. It always happens like this. The longer I don't drink, the more I'm like, why do I even drink to begin with? And I get all judgmental of people who drink. And, oh my God, let me tell y'all motherfuckers a story. So I flew to Charlotte for my grandma's funeral. And I flew back. And of course, Katie, you really want to come over? Are you really going to come over? You really want to come over, Katie? Because that means I gotta fucking put clothes on. I have to, like, brush my teeth again. I have to, take my fuck-ass bonnet off. Can we see your face, please? No, the fuck. So, anyway, I was on the plane, and this man, he was so fine, right? He was sitting next to me, and he was so fucking fine. And it was his first time in first class. And I didn't know that, but all I know is when we took off, because sober, like, it's really hard for me to be on a plane sober. So I'm sober. I'm holding on to the fucking seat for dear life like that's going to do anything. Because, when you take off, it feels like you're a fucking rocket being sent off into goddamn fucking Mars. Like, that's what the fuck that shit feels like. And it's never fun for me. So I'm holding on for dear life. And I'm just squirming because, like, I can't help. It's just my natural horrifying reaction to take off every fucking time. And it's just a horrifying thing. But this guy, it was his first time in first class. And, it was something about him. I felt like, I felt like I was, I felt like I could talk to him, but I didn't know yet. So the time went on, and then I think he could see I was nervous, and he was just like, hey, so what's up? I was like, hey, he was so fucking fine. So fine. And he was Brazilian. And so I'm sitting next to him, and I'm like, damn, like, he's cute. And so we're talking, and he's like, yeah, so he's just telling me about his life and, like, what he does. And he works in some type of something with cell phone towers, I don't know. And he was just telling me about 5G and all that fucking shit I don't give a fuck about. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so, like, he and his friend, his friend was so obnoxiously, like, loud. And I was like, he's going to be a problem. I knew it in my heart, but, I just was just, like, minding my business. And I felt like every time I was talking to his friend, like, he would, like, every time I was talking to the guy, like, the friend, like, the obnoxious guy would get jealous. And so I'm like, okay, I thought that was weird. But anyway, so I'm talking to a friend. And what the fuck happened? He was like, so how does first class work? I was like, oh, this is your first time? He was like, yeah. He was like, so I can just keep getting wine, like, as much as I want? I was like, I guess so, yeah. And so this man just started ordering red wine. And, like, man, we just were talking about everything. We were talking about, like, movies. Like, he didn't want to pay for the internet, and I felt him on that. Because how they charge so much for internet on the plane. Didn't want to pay for the internet, so we were just looking at, like, the options of movies, but we weren't able to watch them. Like, eventually he pulled his laptop out so that we could watch movies together, and it was so cute. And I don't know, we just started talking about, like, life and everything and our favorite movies, and then we started talking about, like, who we think is, like, cute, like, what's our type and all this fuck ass shit. Man, before I know it, this man spills his red wine all over the laptop. And, like, the flight attendant, I'm trying to make eye contact with the flight attendant. Like, stop giving this man alcohol. Man, this flight attendant, like, not paying attention at all. I'm trying to make eye contact without, like, causing any weirdness between me and the guy. And, like, the flight attendant would not look me in my, like, so I was just like, fuck. So she, like, he keeps giving him the drink. I'm like, yo, please, like, stop. Like, you're slurring your words. Like, this man went from, like, a normal, nice gentleman to just, like, man, by the end of the fucking flight, he was sitting in his seat, Indian style, facing, and I don't know if that's a weird thing to say. That's the only way I know how to describe this position. This is what I've been told it was called. Indian style, face the opposite way in the seat. When the plane fucking landed, first of all, it felt like we had fucking disintegrated into the ground. That's how fucking hard that fucking landing was. It was just a fucking nightmare. It was, like, so plain. Like, why the fuck would you come down so fucking hard? But whatever. So as soon as we land, he's just like, oh shit, like, I forgot my laptop. And he like unbuckles. I'm like, yo, we just landed. Like, chill. I'm trying to help him. Then this man had the nerve to... What? Whose dog is whining at 2 a.m.? Oh, okay. So anyway. So then he had the nerve to say something N-word. I said, what? We're done. Don't talk to me anymore. And I just was horrified. I was like, how could you turn into such a fucking creep, racist? Like, how? Like, where did this come from? Like it literally went from like, wow, he's so cute, he's so cool, he's so nice, to like obnoxious, so fucking drunk. Like, I was so confused as to how he was, like, how he could just not stop himself. And then for him to say the N-word, I was like, what the fuck? I was just so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed, and I was just so horrified and so sad, because it was just like, we were flirting like the whole flight, and then for him to just say the N-word, I was like, what? He just was like, something and something, my niggas. What? I was horrified. The damn flight was the longest flight has ever been. It was like 5 hours and 30 minutes. It was the longest flight ever. And I just remember just feeling like, man, this man, thinking he was going to be my saving grace of like comforting me in the sky. And he just wound up being like the greatest disappointment and fucking nightmare. And it's like I wound up having to like take care of him. And then for like the fucking conclusion to be that he fucking says the N-word, I was pissed. I was pissed. It does make me feel comfortable when people who aren't black say it. I feel uncomfortable saying it sometimes, and especially in certain settings around people that aren't black. And on top of that, I just feel uncomfortable saying it. I do. I can't front. I do. So like, man, it went from like, wow, to like, what a nightmare. Yeah, it was super. It was definitely a waste of time. But yeah, I was just amazed as to how like he just couldn't stop, and it just made me feel even more like, damn, like I went from wanting to have a drink with this guy, like wishing that I could, but I told myself, I was chilling, and like, man, to like, wow. I should have known when he kept asking for wine. I feel you, Tread. Make a song about that experience. No one should be saying it for real. Yeah, I agree. I actually agree. You need me in your life? That's a negative. Really, Marcus? Is that really a thing? Marcus for DC? Are you a mayor candidate? I'm glad he revealed himself before you invested more time and personal experiences with this man. Yo, exactly. I don't ever want to be with anyone who ever would feel comfortable saying it. Like, Oh, man. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that story. I was just like, oh, this is nice. And then it wasn't. So, what's your type, Ari? My type is like funny and like smart and smell good. And I like a person with excellent music taste. And I should have known like he was no good because he didn't listen to soul music. You know, when you don't listen to soul music, something isn't right. I'm sorry. Like, you have to listen to soul music at least a lot. In R&B, you know, like, you know, even if you're listening to other genres more, like, it's like, to me, soul, R&B, jazz, these are like the start of it all. Like it birthed all the other genres. I'm sorry. I'm just like, no, something ain't right. But yeah, like, that's like such a like seducing aspect. Like, you listen to what? Like, you know, people will sit there and judge someone by dating someone because of like how they look or something, which I find so disgusting and like soulless and surface. Like, some people really are funny. Some people really have amazing souls. You know, looks really aren't like fucking everything. I mean, it's nice to be able to look at someone on FaceTime and it's just like, oh wow, I can just like, you know, climax right here looking at you. But like, it's also just like nice when someone can intellectually do that as well. Like, someone can like fucking make you laugh so hard, or someone can just play you that song that will create memories for like light years, you know? But yeah. Really, natural beauty is I'm sure I'm worse than you because, girl, I am crazy. Yeah, I really am an old soul, like, for real. Girl, I'm going to bed. All right, bye. Mental stimulation and connection is key. It's everything. Can you sing for us? No. I've been singing for weeks. I need like a break. You sound like the girlfriend type, Ari. I'm not. I'm not easily satisfied, so I get bored fast and then I'm on to the next. Blues is just West African folk music. Okay, Shaka. Okay, Shaka. Ari put us onto some jazz songs. Okay. I have to look at my playlist because I don't want to misquote. Ari, you ever took a dip in the lady pond? My first experience with a woman, well, I was like I was young. Like, I was young, like, having crushes, like, on girls. But, like, I never, like, nothing, you know, like, I was, like, in kindergarten. Like, oh, my God, like, so pretty. But nothing has ever, like, happened. I've never, like, oh, like, we should kiss, or oh, we should date, or oh, we should, like, not like a genuine relationship or connection has happened. It's fun. The thing with women is, like, I've never felt like a mutual connection. Like, there was this one girl I thought was the most beautiful girl in the world, right? And for the life of me, I could not understand what she saw in this guy I was hanging out with. And I could not, for the life of me, get it. She was so perfect. But she wasn't into me. She was into him. Ari, you should sleep and we can reconvene another time. Mason, goodbye. Ari, they have straps that warm and feel like the real thing. I'm not like that. Straps aren't like the end all be all for me. Or the D word is not the end all be all for me. You know. I'm lying. It's 2:47 a.m. I'm just tired. Tomorrow is another story. Tomorrow it's, you know. a new day. Catching you before I go to work. Okay, have a great day at work. Fuck all that. You so gorgeous, black woman. Thank you, O'Shea. Are you so wise? Thank you, but I know nothing. You like chicks with the shore north? I don't know what that means. Like, it's just shut up. What's your number one song on your soul playlist right now? I would say a love of your own. I love that song. The sooner you give, the sooner you get to have a love of your own. I think it's just so simply beautiful. Like, you'll never know unless you try it. Like, listen to yourself. I think it's one of the most beautiful songs ever. You know? Can I do a photo shoot with you, Ari? Absolutely not. I'm not leaving my house. Favorite Nancy Wilson record? Oh, I gotta think about that. Well, let me get the hell out of here because I have absolutely nothing else to say. All right, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is white. I'd be so sick if I went to do karaoke and I had to go after you. Well, I wouldn't be sick for you because I absolutely suck at karaoke. There's been so many times where I bombed at karaoke and, you know, it's just something that kind of happens, you know, sometimes. Like, you know, you can be good sometimes doing your own thing, but then you try to sing someone else's song and you sound like a hot hippopotamus mess. You know what I mean? Thanks, Sandy. All right. Good night, O'Shea. I can't believe it. Like, Ari, don't go. I have to. You Are My Starship by Norman is beautiful. Sweet dreams. Am I your type of girl, Ari? I don't know, Alicia. I don't know you. You know, I don't know what I like. Because let me tell you something. I'm open. But listen, I'm excited about, you know what? Yes, today is when I stop. I just hate having a preference. I really do. I hate having a preference. It's so fucking crippling every fucking time. And it's just like, no. Like, I I find human beings beautiful and gorgeous, and I just want to just stop being so attached to my preference. I think it's so fucking stupid. So I really want to try to not be that way. What's your preference? Guess. You are one of my favorite artists. Love your music. Thanks. Oh my God. I'm sorry for everything. Do you like drums or flats? I like flats. I don't like drums. I feel like flats are seasoned to perfection. I feel like drums, the meat doesn't get seasoned enough. And there's just too much chunk in there to just be perfectly seasoned. A flat, I feel like every fucking, every part of it is just fucking marinated in seasoning. And I just love it. I think it's just, and then the chicken is just so thin and juicy. It's just so thin and juicy, and just fucking just suck on it. Like, just suck, like, deeply on it. It's like I could see the seasoning. I could see the juice. Like, I could see all of it, and it's just so beautiful. But, like, the drums are just so, it's just so fucking, like, thick. It's so thick that, like, I can't, there's no way I can get in there, you know? I can't deeply go in there, you know? So, yeah, I'd rather have flats. Now you finna make yourself hungry. Man, I've been hungry all day. No matter what I do. I just cooked me some turkey sausage. And I ate it. And I gave 3 little bites to G. And I was gonna make some eggs, but I was like, that's too far. Like, what are you, Ari? What is this, fucking Ari's Diner? Is that what the fuck this is? At fucking 1 a.m.? So I decided against it. I love your voice, Ari. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa. This is the closest I will get to Ari Live. London needs you. Oh, that's so sweet. Hopefully I'll be in London, and I'll do my best to deliver. Can you do my final paper, please? Do you want to fail, baby? Because what type of question is that? Oh, damn. It's 1 where you is? It's 5 a.m. in ATL. No, it's 2:55, but around 1 is when I made the turkey sausage. You ever heard the story behind Generals? Okay, no. And I feel like maybe right now is not the time to find out about it, because what is the story? And I just don't know if I believe that you're going to tell me the truth. You need to come to the Bay. I do need to get out of LA, I think. I need to, like, get out of LA. Ari, you said you were going to sleep on Twitter. I lied all the time. Not all the time, but I play, okay? Please. Do you have trust issues? Absolutely. I'm a human being. Do you have trust issues? Like, who the fuck? Are you kidding me? Who's just like, hey, like, I trust you to be my boyfriend. Like, and you just met them an hour ago. Come on, man. Yeah, so anyway, anybody who tells me to do things I don't want to do, I'm going to block them. That's what I'm doing in 2022. One time I went to your show by myself in LA. Just me and my blunt and Ari. Really, Margarita? Thank you. You're in the DMV, Jasmine? Okay, have fun. Ever thought about doing some light dom work? You've got the voice and attitude for it. What is light dom work? Is that some type of surgery? Light dom work? What is light dom work? Is this some type of like, what's going on? What kind of work are you talking about? What's light dom work? What's that? Oh, you mean dominatrix work? No. I've never been into that, but there was a time in my life where I thought maybe this could be exciting. But I don't know, like submissive people don't like come to me, and I don't like, so I've never been able to exercise that. But it's not really in me to be this way. I think I'm not very much so that way. I think I'm in the middle between a sub and a dom. I think I'm in between. Because I'm not completely submissive, but I'm not like, I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to be like, lick my shoe, bitch. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fucking hurt you because, like, and so that you can enjoy it. Like, I'm not. Do you guys do that? It ain't for everybody. I feel you. I don't know what I am. I might be boring. Natural, honestly, I'm just like, yeah, and so like you might be boring, right? To someone. But to someone else, you might be the best experience they could ever imagine. To yourself, you could be the best experience you could ever imagine. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what does that really mean? Like, whose opinion reigns really? You know what I'm saying? Like, chemistry is also a thing. Someone might enjoy, I'm not going to go into detail, but like some things someone might enjoy that, others might not. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone might prefer like maybe a guy that's on the smaller side versus the big side. You know what I'm saying? Or like a splash waterfall situation in comparison to like a simple like little creek. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has their preferences. What part of DC you from? All right, I'm just going to explain this to y'all once and for all. I was born in DC, okay? I spent the first 3 years of my life in Fort Washington, Maryland. Then and I'm going to stop denying like this as my complete truth, because it's just something I like to pretend never happened because of all the racism and traumas I went through, like living in like Northern Virginia. But like from like 4 to maybe 13, I lived in between Chantilly, Virginia and Ashburn, Virginia. And then, that was like Poplar Tree Elementary. I don't remember the other elementary. I know Eagle Run. I think I went there for middle school. And then I got a taste of my first like predominantly black school, and that was Brent Elementary, which was like dreamy. I was like, oh my God. Except it was really sad because one day during that dance, like, that's when I found out what joning was. One day there was, I was a nerd. Like, I would print out all of my favorite lyrics, okay? I'm talking about Aaliyah, like, all of the good songs, Freak a League, I would just print them out from A to Z lyrics. And I made a couple of big, huge packets. I'm talking about I used all my dad's printing paper and printing ink. And I fucking took those motherfucking little packets to school, handing them out to my fucking class. I was such a little fucking accept me, pick me, little need validation ass little bitch. And so like, And they were like, wow, thank you. And I was like, you're welcome. And I remember one time, like, I went to the bathroom and I just put water on my hair because my little fucking, perm strands were kind of like poking out. And so I had to put some water on there to smooth it up. And I remember this boy caught me putting water in my hair as he was walking past the bathroom, and he just started laughing at me. But anyway, one time there was a school dance and everybody was just dancing. And I finally got the courage to get into the middle of the circle and dance with Antonio, who I felt like was so cute. Cute enough. He wasn't the cutest thing in the world, but he was cute enough for, whatever. He was there. He was cute. So I jump in and I started backing that thing up on him. And he moved out the way and everyone started laughing. And I just remember just feeling so defeated. And I just walked away from the circle. And I just stood there and I watched everybody have a good time for the rest of the night. So that concludes like my time at Brent Elementary. And then after that, I think I went either back to a Virginia school for like 2 seconds, or I might have went straight to Hine. I went to Hine, and that's closed down now, gentrification, DC. Shout out to Eastern Market. I went to Hine for a little while. And then, 9th grade year, I went to school without walls. Walls, not walls. I don't know why I said that. Went to school without walls. And then I went to Coolidge. Let me tell you a motherfucking story about Coolidge. Now, school without walls, it wasn't it. Like, it was too much pressure, and I just never was like an academic like scholar. Like, I just was never into that shit. So it's a Harris Teeter now. Wow, Marcus, I never peeped to see. Wow. So like I left school without walls because it didn't work out. So I went to Coolidge, and I just remember it just being the most beautiful place ever, even though I didn't like how gloomy a lot of the schools were, but there was something still so beautiful about like these schools. And honestly, I don't know if this is ignorant to say, but in my experience, like growing up in like these Virginia schools, how bright they were. And in comparison to the DC schools and how like gloomy, like it felt so fucked up. Like that DC public schools didn't deserve more. You know what I'm saying? Like for us to be the nation's capital, and this is by no means like everyone deserves a nice school, but it was just really fucked up to see the difference in like, just, I don't know, like who they care about. You could tell like inner city kids, they don't give a fuck about in comparison to these, suburban, kids that I guess, I don't know, like funding is different, but you would think like, I don't know, DC, there's so much funding, right? But it's just not for the children. It's just really fucked up. But anyway, but despite it just, Coolidge, like not being like, I don't remember like it being the most, well lit up school. It was still so beautiful to me and so nostalgic and so gorgeous. And I never seen so many gorgeous Black people like in my life. Like that was my first like outside of like, well, no, I saw in Hine and Brent, but like Coolidge, like I was coming into my own. I didn't dress completely like a Bama at this point in my life. And like guys were looking at me, girls were looking at me. It was like a good feeling. Like I was the new girl. It was a vibe. But yeah, one time. So we used to have these Metro passes where like for $22 you could go around the entire like city. You could use the Metro for like free, and it was everybody's dream because we could all just go anywhere, whether it's shopping, school, church, whatever, like whatever we were doing, we was getting there because guess what? Like for $20 a month. Like, it was unlimited, which is great because y'all know Metro cost is way too fucking much, okay? So anyway, like, I just remember one time this girl, fine as hell, chocolate, tall. She was like, she was a tomboy. She was fine as hell. Tall. And I just remember one time we were in the locker room and she was like, she had her like friends with her. She was like, yo, I know you stole my Metro Pass. I said, what? I would never do that. She was like, no, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass right now. I know you stole my fucking Metro Pass. I said, please, I didn't. I promise I would never do that. And, you know, for some reason, she believed me and she did not whoop my ass. And the thing is that, like, she could have, that would have been a nightmare. She would have fucking obliterated my fucking eye sockets into my fucking asshole. She would have fucking ripped my fucking navel into my fucking kneecaps. I know in my heart, but damn, she was so fucking gorgeous and so fine. She was so fucking fine and chocolate and gorgeous. But for some reason, she believed me. And I'm so grateful because I was going to get my fucking ass rocked. Because, honey, I have a lot of mouth, but let's just face it. I won't say that I have the greatest hands. I think now there are things that I can do, but then I really didn't know anything. I was going to die. But there was something in her eyes and there was something in my eyes. And that made her believe that I didn't steal her pass. And I didn't. I would never do that. I would never do that. But I just remember, damn, like, what if I got my ass beat for nothing? And it just made me think of all the innocent people out there that just get their ass beat for nothing. So anyway, that was that. And I wonder where she is. She was fine. I mean, the thing is with Coolidge, all the girls were so fine. I just remember never realizing how gay I was until, like, for real then, because I've never seen so many gorgeous women. Like, everybody was just so fine and chocolatey and swaggy. And I never seen so many women just standing in their truth. And I just was like, damn, like, oh my God. And I just was like looking. And that was it. But oh my God, the guys, equally the same. It's just like, cause you know, living in like Northern Virginia, like predominantly white schools. So there was like a sprinkle of like black guys. And of course they were all beautiful and fine. You know, but there was only like fucking 3 of them. And so if they weren't with the white girls, they were with the few other black girls. And let's face it, you know, I just was never them. I never had one. Okay. So when I finally got to Coolidge, I was finally like people were finally looking at me. I was like, God damn, like, is this a dream? So anyway, waffles or pancakes? Pancakes from IHOP, waffles from Waffle House. So, yeah, the guys, so fine, so tall, teeth so white, so gorgeous. It was just, Coolidge was just heavenly. It was so heavenly that I did not want to fucking leave. And my dad was like, oh, no, you're leaving. And I was like, no, I'm not. And he was like, yes, you are. And so that's when I went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts. And it was just honestly a beautiful nightmare. I met like my friends that I'm still friends with to this day, like so many friends. And I learned so much shit. And I got classically trained and also had my first heartbreak there. And yeah, Duke Ellington was just a lot. Then I went to Wilson, and I remember I almost got jumped by the cheerleading squad. They were bullies. Like, life was different when I don't know. Like, the cheerleaders were bullies, and they were beating people's asses. They were the fucking Avengers. And, yeah, I just remember just being new. Like, people just wanted to fight me. Yo, Lizzie, maybe I was doing something that I didn't realize I was doing. But, like, the thing is, like, if somebody was going to say some wild shit to me, I wasn't just going to be like, hey, yeah, like, you said some wild. Like, no, I'm going to, like, tell you, like, I don't like that. And some people didn't like that. Yeah, so they were definitely, like, jumping people. It was a lot. But luckily, like, they didn't jump me because I transferred to another school. Yep. Theodore Roosevelt. And so I was there. And I don't know how I graduated, honestly, because towards the end, I just stopped going to class. To this day, I'll still have dreams about, like, going to class and, like, or, like, skipping class, and then it's graduation, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, I didn't go to school. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I'll have dreams about that, but anyway, so, I just remember one time this guy said some wild shit to me in the hallway, and I went to punch him, and he did some weird karate move to where I wound up on the floor, and he didn't even look back at me. He just kept walking, and I was like, damn. So that was my first fight with a guy. Wasn't my last. They got better. They got better in time. But that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to give you guys, not that you even asked for it, not that, it was even necessary or healthy at all, but I just wanted to give you a timeline of my life. Yeah. Why you in the dark, Ari? What's wrong? I'm not in the dark. I just don't want you to see my face. Girl, school was a mess. They once threw me in a dustbin. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. Thanks, Lizzie. Yeah, I went to D.C. Road. I went to Theodore Roosevelt, yep. A lot of memories happened there. I think Coolidge, hands down, was the school of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life. Out of all the schools I went to, Wilson might be a contender. Man, I remember this one guy. I just was completely smitten by him. Man, he was just, I thought he was the finest guy that it was ever mutual. I was like, oh, it's mutual. And the kisses, my God, everything about him was perfect, but he was in love with the mother of his child. So he went back to her and she left him for somebody else. Anyway, what year you graduate? You graduated. I graduated in 2009. They're not changing Wilson's name. I mean, unless it's like to like Harriet Tubman Senior High School, what are you changing it to? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. Don't change my past. Don't change my past. 2009 is when I went to secondary school. What is secondary school? I'm sorry. Are you from, where are you from? You have any advice for upcoming seniors? Oh shit, are you in high school, honey? I would just say, just follow your heart, do what you want to do in life. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. So that's what I would say. It's just like literally listen to your heart. Listen with your heart. You will understand. Let it rain upon you like a bitch across the sun. So what I would just literally say is listen with your heart. Follow your heart. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to your mother. Don't listen to your father. Don't listen to your confidant. Don't listen to your brother. Don't listen to young guns. Listen to you. Whatever you want to do, whether it's school, whether it's philanthropy work, whether it's, following the monks, church, starting your own business, starting a landscaping company, or like being a harpist, or going to Juilliard, or going to Harvard, or going to Howard, going to Morehouse, Spelman, Clark, everywhere, just follow your heart, not anyone else's, because you get one life, and life is unpredictable, and you don't want to spend any moment not doing what the fuck you want to do, okay? For real, because, oh my God. For real? Please. Please, because life is short. And that's relative. It's long. I don't know. Maybe not. Whatever. It's whatever it is. Whatever it means to you, it is what it is. And I say just follow your heart. Do what you need to do for you, not for nobody else. There's so much going on here. I doubt my brain will be able to go back to sleep. You gonna go to sleep because I'm gonna go to motherfucking sleep. Listen to this song here in my heart. A melody I start, but can't complete. What's that? I know that. All right, which of your hair products are your staples? I would say castor oil, not like Jamaican castor oil, but just like regular castor oil. I don't know if it's working. But I just be putting a whole bunch of that shit in my little motherfucking strands, and I just feel like they don't be dry. And I like Camille Rose, I know I'm saying it wrong. I like their deep conditioning mask. I like the Eco Styling Gel when I'm trying to do like a little slick fuck. And what else do I fucking use? That's really it. That's really it right now. Shampoo. I kind of just go with whatever shampoo that's not harsh, that doesn't have like wild harsh ingredients. Because with shampoo, it's kind of like I wash as needed. So it's like I'm always co-washing. I'm always rinsing my hair out of excess product. But I like, Shea Moisture shampoo. I tried Camille Rose's shampoo recently. I don't know the name of which brand it was, but it was fine. My hair didn't feel dry. But after shampooing, I like to deep condition and or put castor oil in it so that my hair doesn't get dry, It's 3 a.m. All right, yeah, I'm aware. The fuck? Issa Rivera. Ari, it's 6 in the morning. Y'all telling me things that are like, yeah, it's night outside. Yeah, there's a plant on my motherfucking end table. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get my toes done. These are things that are like obvious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling things that are obvious out loud. So it's like, why the hell are you telling me things that are obvious, out loud? It's 4 a.m. Come on, I work nights. I love it here. Oh, thanks. I thought you was going to bed. I thought you was minding your business. How about that? It's 7:30 in the Caribbean. Love Caribbean. I want to go there. What was the name of your favorite soul song right now again? I will say it's multiple soul songs. I'm just going to name you all my favorite songs, okay? I like Why Don't We Fall in Love by A. Marie. I like Be Your Girl, Tidra Moses. I like Kim, Love Calls. I love, that's such a powerful song. I love Layla Hathaway's cover of Angel. And, of course, Anita Baker, the Queen's Angel. Layla Hathaway's Angel Live, I have on repeat. Like, that's my motherfucking shit. I love A. Marie's Rolling Down My Face, Talking to Me. What else do I love? But, like, soul shit. Like, soul. Yeah, Love of Your Own. I forgot the name of the band. That's why I keep, like, not saying the name of the band, and I don't want to fuck up shit. It's so many people. But yeah, I love y'all. This was great. Thanks for keeping me company. Alright, do you listen to Afro beats? Every now and again I do. I do. I don't listen all the time, but I love it. And man, I think my faves are probably Tiwa, Tim's, of course, WizKid. It's brilliant. Really, Tradizzle the artist? Thanks. Love Kendrick. I was listening to Far Away From Here before I got on. I was literally listening to Far Away From Here. You said you were done with men's. Do you like they, thems? Try to get some sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna get some motherfucking sleep. Because listen, I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Thanks, Ari. You helped me calm down. For real? No problem. Y'all helped me calm down too. Because I was just sitting here like, what am I gonna do? Because you ever just be sitting in the house like, let me just clean the house because somebody's about to come over and then they fucking don't. And it's just like, wow, I'm not a priority over your livelihood, over your children, over your family, over everything. Bye. Like, I cannot. Like, I know that's psychotic, but it's just like, I cannot. Like, even if I'm not, I need to feel like it. It's not hard. The fuck? I would make you feel like it, even though you would never be. Like, the fuck? Like, come on. Like, it's about pretending, like, beautifully pretending in a way that is genuine. Like, I need a little bit of it all. Like, can we talk about it? Like, it's the second fucking time. It's a second fucking person. And I'm just like, what? Me? How the fuck ass dare you? I am special. I'm so special. I'm so special. Like, literally, like, why are you playing with me? So, like, yeah. I'm traveling for my birthday and TSA tried me this morning. So I'm at the gate listening to you and I feel better. Oh my God, have a beautiful, beautiful flight. Just know you're not alone. And like, I know everybody just be having a rough day sometimes. And I just pray for your peace. And I pray that like people are just nicer to you, you know, because I've been there, girl. I've been there. Okay, love. I love you too, Benji. Thanks. And I've been dealing with him. I changed his life. Now you want to switch up? Blocked, yo. I literally have a song called Blocking You. Blocking you on everything. Like, I'm not even fucking playing. Actually, I'm not even finna block you. Because guess what? I don't even know how to find your number on a sad, lonely night. And I used to think, you know, it's the drink. It's the drink that will make me, like, hit somebody up. But I've been sober for like weeks, right? And it's like, no, you could still get a moment of sadness and want to hit somebody up. But it felt so good to have that discipline, like that self-discipline, like, no, I'm going to delete the thread. I'm going to delete the screenshots I sent to friends that have his number on it because I deleted his contact. Because ain't nobody need to be tempted. Like, no, we're just going to delete every trace of you until there's no motherfucking more. And then we're just going to fucking sit here and just fucking move on. That's what the fuck we're going to do. Because we are not fucking. We're better than that. We don't have time. We deserve so much more. Like, we deserve people that respect and love us and that pour into our fucking sexy ass, brilliant ass, intelligent ass, sexy, fine ass cups. You know? You ever say you're not going to respond, but get a text and now they're at your house? Let me tell you something. If he were to return and he literally courted me correctly for at least a month straight, I'm going to be real with you, I would be open to the idea. I can't front the man. The man was too fine. And that is the part of me that needs work. Because it's like, if they show you that little fuck ass one time, best believe they're going to fucking show it again in a goddamn motherfucking different way. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not 2 months into the relationship, but a fucking 2 months and a half into the relationship, best believe that fucking non-reliable ass bitch is gonna fucking show its ugly fucking head. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? Yeah, I know you know. But yeah, it's like, no, actually you get one time. How about that? How about that for 2022? How about that from like moving forward in life? Like, you get one time to play with me, as in you fucking fucked up and now we're done. And like literally mean being done. You know, that would be nice. To be done. Like, okay, I'm done. Like, you tried me once and that was more than enough. Goodbye. You know? So, yeah. It would be nice to be disciplined and to love my peace more. You know? I think it's important to love your peace more. Yeah, no more do-overs. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me once. Shame on me. The fuck? No, fool me once. Don't fool me once. If only we can move on to another ding ding that quick. What's ding ding? Are you give me Scorpio vibes? For real? Are you up so early? I be up at like 8 a.m. every day. But I drank too much coffee today. Too much. I shouldn't did it. Because if you let them get away with it once, they will get more creative with their bill. Wow. You're right. Okay. I promise you, I'm gonna leave these fucking little bitches in the goddamn motherfucking 2021 December. I'm gonna leave these motherfucking bitches in the goddamn motherfucking 2022 January. And I'm getting the fuck out of this hellhole of a fucking shit fuck we call a fucking dating scene. Fuck this little fuck ass Sex in the City ass bitch ass fucking life. I'm getting the fuck on because I'm not fucking dealing with this fucking shit any longer. These motherfuckers got me the fuck ass fucked up. I am a nice girl. We are all nice girls. We don't deserve. Baby, we don't deserve. All right, y'all. It's time to get the hell out of here. I'm creeping you out, whispering like it's not even okay. It's not even okay. I'm sorry. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I love you, baby, so much. Okay? Be safe. Be strong. Do what the fuck you want, okay? Okay? Promise me you do what the fuck you want. Just be careful. You got to be careful. Okay? Oh, love you guys so much. Bye-bye.